Hello and welcome to today's Oboe Windfree, live from the University Concert Hall in Limerick. Today my guest is Fiona Kelly. Fiona is the principal flute of the Irish Chamber Orchestra, and coming up, Fiona and her sister Jean are going to be playing in 3 concerts with the orchestra. Fiona, hello, how are you today?
Hi Matthew, I'm very well. It's so nice to be here in Limerick.
It's an absolute pleasure having you as always. Now, Fiona, your career, your flute playing career, it's pretty incredible, it has to be said. You go around the world playing with amazing orchestras. You've played with the New York Philharmonic, the Royal Philharmonic, the Philharmonia at the Royal Opera House in London, the Swedish Chamber Orchestra. I could go on and on and on. What I'm interested to know, what's it like playing in Ireland, where you're from?
Oh, well, it's the best. They're the best audiences. And I love coming back to play with the Irish Chamber Orchestra. It's fascinating because, I mean, the range of people, there's people that I went to youth orchestra with, or there's people that I used to watch in the orchestra when I was a kid coming here to the hall. So, yeah, it's totally coming home, and it's the other family, my other family. Yeah. And even you guys, I mean, Dan and yourself and Wafi, who I met here in the orchestra. Then when I play with all of you freelancing in London, you're still my Irish family. So, yeah. That's
right, actually. I feel the same whenever I see your name on an orchestra list. I kind of go, it's going to be okay. Fiona's going to be there. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, next thing I wanted to ask, in the concerts in November, you're playing a piece with Jean, your sister. Mm-hmm. And I've got a brother and sister, and you know, there's a little bit of sibling rivalry. Yeah. It has to be said. So is this flute and harp piece, is it going to be a bit of a competition to see who can be the best? That's basically what I want to know.
Well, she wins every time because her instrument is far more beautiful than mine.
Oh, but yours is gold. So...
It's true, but so is hers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very snazzy.
Yeah.
No, I suppose the nice thing about our family is there's 2 brothers in the middle, and we all play very different instruments, so there isn't much of a competition. And yeah, for me and Jean, we're just super lucky to get to play these 2 instruments that suit each other so well in a duo combination. And we get on fairly well. There's some, I wouldn't call them rows though. We don't ever raise our voices at each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then moving on to the piece that you're going to play.
Yeah, the piece is fascinating. So it's a reimagining and a reorchestration of a fantasy sonata by C.P.E. Bach, which was originally written for piano and violin, and he has reorchestrated it for solo flute and harp with string accompaniment. And he's pretty much kept all the harmonies the same, but it's more texturally. He's completely changed the sound world of the piece. And for anybody who's going to come to the concert afterwards, I would really recommend you to go back and listen to the C.P.E. Bach version, just to see what he's created. And he's sort of brought the piece from when it was written into modern times and sort of modern sound world, but really just by changing the forces and the texture within the instruments he's writing for.
And can we just clarify, who's he?
Oh, I'm sorry, Henze.
Okay, Hans Werner Henze.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, right, fantastic. And just a question from a wind player point of view.
Yeah.
Is it difficult?
It's tricky, but it's more putting it all together and fitting all of these complex parts together, which would have just been on a piano, 2 hands. You know, so getting to get everything together with these individual people will be what's tricky, but it'll be a lot of fun to spend time working on.
Yeah, and going back to the sibling rivalry, is it a flute piece or is it a harp piece?
Oh, no, it's both. And it was written to complement the Mozart flute and harp concerto.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so no, it's very much both. Yeah, equal.
Lovely. Thank you very much for popping in today, Fiona. It's lovely to see you.
Thank you.